Hello, Mr. William James.
Just call me William.
So, William, for this interview I would like to ask you some questions. Let's go to my house, okay?
Yes, that is achievable.
So, William, can you explain what free will is?
Free will is the idea that when people make decisions or perform actions, they usually feel as though they are choosing or acting freely. You can find this definition on Encyclopedia Britannica Online, 2018.
And what is your view on free will?
I believe that people have the ability to make decisions. I don't believe that a person's future is already decided for them.
Some philosophers believe that determinism is the opposite of free will. How would you describe determinism?
Well, I don't want to piss off anyone, but I think it's just a bunch of people believing that every action is already decided for them. So no matter what you choose to do, there will be no other choices you could make. Therefore, you can't choose your future, because it's all planned out for you. Sounds really sad. I also don't believe that determinism is the opposite of free will. In fact, I don't believe in the idea of determinism.
Clearly you do not agree with the views of a determinist. Can you explain why?
Yes, I would. But this will require me bring up a hypothetical situation. You can find this in The Dilemma of Determinism, written by me in 1884.
Sure, please proceed.
After I finished the lecture, I went home. There's two routes, Oxford Street on the left and Divinity Avenue on the right. Now let's make some hypothesis. I will attempt to walk home using two different routes, Divinity Avenue first, and then Oxford Street. If I walk home using Divinity Avenue, all determinists will say that Oxford Street is the impossible route. And if I potentially walk through Oxford Street, then you'll say it only happened by chance. It's an accident, an action that changes the future. This type of idea is what the Germans called Machtsprung, an idea that have no evidence nor details. Do you understand my idea now?
Yes, before your choice, either street seemed as natural to you as to me. If you decide to go home using Divinity Avenue, and I quote this from your reading, Oxford Street would be the gap in nature.
And if I happens to take Oxford Street, Divinity Avenue would be the gap in nature. To a determinist, because I've went home using Oxford Street, they will say that it's the determined route, but to someone who's not a determinist, the choice of which way to walk home is made by me and me only. To sums up, to a determinist, people's futures are predetermined. I walk home using Oxford Street, therefore, Oxford Street is the determined route. But to me, I choose to walk through Oxford Street. The determinists believe that because of my decision, Divinity Avenue is the gap in nature. Therefore, the determinists' ideas, their philosophy will always come after the decision.
I think I've gained enough information. Thank you for coming, William.
No problem. Thank you for having me.
To gain more information, please look at William J. 1884, The Dilemma of Determinism. Thank you and see you next time.